This one just keeps making it onto these lists. That's how you know that this one is the truth. I don't just be making stuff up. I give y'all the goodies. Welcome back, my loves, and if you are new here, I'm the Sensei, and welcome to my channel where every day smells like cuteness, confidence, and a little bit of luxury. If that sounds like your thing, please continue to watch. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also turn on your notifications so that you don't miss a video. Without further ado, let's get into it. In today's video, I am going to be sharing 7 designer fragrances that give serious niche vibes. And an honorable mention. These scents will have people thinking you are dropping that bag. Whether you like sweet, spicy, smoky, florals, I got a little bit of everything in this list. Starting with the first one. Se Noir by Beyoncé. And this one is a sweet amber floral with a honey note that sticks within this fragrance from the beginning to end. This has a thick, decadent Middle Eastern vibe to it that makes me want to hop on a plane and go straight to Dubai. And just like a lot of other niche fragrances, this does have reminiscence of Roses Vanille by Mancera. It also puts you in the mind of Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. So think if Roses Vanille and Delina Exclusive had a baby, you get Se Noir. And when you smell this perfume, you can tell right away that this is made with high quality ingredients. It does not have that same rose that you smell in pretty much every other designer fragrance. This one has more of a rich, deep, special kind of rose. And even though it does give you reminiscence of Roses Vanille and Delina Exclusive, it is still a very unique fragrance in its own. So in my opinion, if you are looking to get Delina Exclusive, but that tag is just a little too much for you, I'm not saying that this is a dupe at all because it's not, but it definitely gives you the same vibe. If you are looking for a perfume with that type of scent profile that will give you that same vibe, Beyonce Se Noir would be a good choice. Next one, Tom Ford Soleil Brulant. And this one right here will have you fooled. This one starts off with a spicy, citrusy feel. Then it gets really sweet. Then it turns into a deep, resinous scent. This has amber, it has resins, it has olibanum, it has honey. I think there's even some leather in here. I'm not sure, but I'm almost 100% sure that there's leather in here. So this perfume takes you on a journey, which is what you get in a lot of niche fragrances. It tells a story. I can honestly say I have never smelled anything like this. This is a unique fragrance and a very unique scent profile as well. And it's also very strong. You do not need to spray a lot of this. Just a few sprays will have people asking you, what are you wearing? But again, it is a very unique scent. I would not suggest anyone do a blind buy with this perfume. It is not for everyone, and it is something that I would strongly suggest that you purchase a sample or go to your local Nordstrom and just get your nose on it. I would not say just buy this. Even if you look at the notes and you feel like I would like it, I would still just get my nose on it because it is different. Next one is going to be Angel by Mugler. This is one of those ones that either you love it or you hate it. I happen to be one of the people who love it, and in my opinion, it is an absolute masterpiece. I love this perfume and I will always keep it in my collection. It has cotton candy, nutmeg, melon, coconut, pineapple, cocoa, honey. I think it's safe to say that I love honey at this point, huh? But yeah, there's so many notes in this fragrance that I don't even want to name them all. But this perfume is absolutely divine. You hear me? Divine. In fact, this was the fragrance that made me fall in love with gourmands. You only need a few squirts to get your point across. And just like the other ones, this perfume is very unique. There's nothing that smells like it. The closest thing that smells like this is actually from a niche house, Bond Number 9, Nuit de Noho. That is the closest one to anything of this scent profile. And as you see, it is a niche house. And this was out before that one, so they copied. But yeah, if you want something that is of niche quality without the niche price, and you enjoy powerhouse fragrances, this would be the way to go. But this is another one that if you have not smelled this before, I would not suggest you do a blind buy. This is not a safe blind buy at all. Get your nose on it. Go to an Ulta or Sephora or Macy's and just get your nose on it beforehand, because it is polarizing and you do have to let it dry down before you can really make a decision of whether or not you like it. But the girls who do like it, we love it, and it's so gorgeous. Next one is going to be Chloe Nomade Absolu de Parfum. And this one is a sophisticated plum oak moss fragrance. It is a marble plum, so it's a little bit different than your average plum that you get in most designer fragrances. And the oak moss that is used in this fragrance is a very refined oak moss. It is very different. It's the way that it's blended with the plum. It is done in a very unique way. The oak moss that is in this fragrance reminds me of the same oak moss in Instant Crush by Mancera. It's very earthy, animalic, but it still has this strange freshness to it. I can't explain it. I wish I could. This is a super elevated version of Chloe the OG. Super elevated. They're not the same. In fact, this one leans more unisex. I know that this is listed as a female fragrance, but I would love to see how a man smelled with this perfume on. I think that would be so sexy to smell this on a man. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try to get my man to put this on, because I have to see what this would smell like on a man. I think it would be so sexy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my man to wear this. But yeah, this is another one that is very long lasting. Another one that always has people asking me, what are you wearing? So if you are someone who is new to niche perfumery and you want to start purchasing some niche fragrances and you want to start getting your nose ready for those type of fragrances, this would be a good one to start with. Next one, Replica Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. Now, any of you who watches my channel will notice that this one just keeps making it onto these lists. That's how you know that this one is the truth. Really. I don't just be making stuff up. I give y'all the goodies. I tell y'all what's good, and if it's going to be a repeat, it's going to be a repeat. But this is another one that smells like it's from a niche house. And the number one reason why this has made it to this list is because there is nothing out there with this scent profile. It's very unique. I just feel like this house was very creative when they created this scent, and I have a huge appreciation for that creativity and for this offering from this house. This house has a great way of creating scenarios and putting them in a bottle. Jazz Club. This literally smells like you are in a club, you are smoking your cigar, you are having you some fire cocktails, something with cranberry juice. So it's something brown and something with cranberry juice. And you're having your, your Douce or your whatever you drink, and you're having a good time. That's what this smells like. Like, this literally smells like the club. Seriously. Like, even the air even the air, it even smells like the air. Like, I don't know how they got the air smell of the club inside this bottle. It's crazy. It's mind blowing to me how they did that. But yeah, this has rum in it. It has tobacco leaf. It has some vanilla in there. It's gorgeous. Which now brings me to the honorable mention, which is also from the house of Maison Margiela, and that is By the Fireplace. And this is another banger. It literally smells like you are sitting by the fireplace, getting cozy with your kids or your bae or your dog or whoever it is that you get cozy with. You're by the fireplace and you're roasting marshmallows and drinking a cup of hot cocoa, and that's what this smells like. I don't know how they got fire in this fragrance, how they got wood burning in this fragrance. It's in there and it smells amazing. And I don't know how they got it to do that. And that's the reason why I appreciate this house, because I am a sucker for creativity and I just love what they've done with the perfumes. I love perfume and I just live for new fragrances and things that I've never smelled before. We are in a time where all of the fragrances are just starting to smell the same. So when you get something different, you just have a huge appreciation for it. So that is the honorable mention, By the Fireplace. Next one, YSL Libre Le Parfum. Even though this one is very similar to the Intense version, only because they all have that Libre DNA, but this one really does stand in a lane of its own. It is more elevated. It has ginger, it has saffron in it, and it makes a world of difference in this perfume. It also has honey in it, of course. Y'all know I love honey. Gotta have a little bit of sweetness. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the best one of all of the flankers. I don't know if it's because I really do have a thing for honey, but this one is special. It does not smell like a designer fragrance. This smells a lot more elevated, refined. They really took their time with this one. This one is super smooth. It's not sharp. Like the other Libres, they all have like that sharp opening in the beginning. This one is not like that. It's smooth from beginning to end. And do not get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of the Libre line. That's the reason why I have most of them, but this one is my favorite. And as you can see, the dent is denting. The dent don't lie. So you know I really do wear this one all like that. I have a lot of perfumes, so when you see a dent that looks like that, you know it must be special. And the last designer fragrance that give you extreme niche vibes is from the house of Christian Louboutin, and it is Loubidou. And Loubidou is one of the most realistic strawberry fragrances that I have. It has a very simple note breakdown. This is literally just strawberry, rose, and cedar. But as simple as the note breakdown is, this perfume does not smell simple at all. In fact, it smells very complex. It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, it smells much more complex than what it is. I don't know if it's because it's just made with high quality ingredients. I don't know. But this is a beautiful strawberry woody perfume. In fact, there has never been a time that I've worn this and not at least one person asked me, what am I wearing? And I love this fragrance so much that I got all of the flankers to this perfume. That's how much I love this perfume. And the great thing is that they all smell amazing. They all give me something different, and that is something that I can really appreciate. Now, before I say what I'm going to say, I'm going to just first state, this is not a dupe of the Lena. However, what I will say is she smells like she could be a distant cousin of Miss Delina. Okay? So yes, this does not smell like Delina at all, but she could be a cousin. So if you like any of the Delinas, or you are just looking for a beautiful rose perfume with high niche quality, this would be a good start. And we have come to the end of the video. Those are my 7 designer perfumes with the honorable mention that give you niche vibes. Tell me, what do you think about those perfumes? Would you wear any of these perfumes? Do you have any perfumes that you feel like give niche vibes? Leave it in the comments. And until next time, you all have a beautiful day. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit your notification bell.